Hello and happy Wednesday. My name is Colleen, and on today's live stream, we're going to get a bit wild by talking about World Wildlife Conservation Day. Okay, so we're getting a bit wild today in a few different ways. So, December 4th, which is today, marks World Wildlife Conservation Day. Okay, so World Wildlife Conservation Day is a global effort dedicated to the protection of endangered species and the preservation of their natural habitats. Okay. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, for a stream that is dedicated to talking about all things dental industry, oral health, and all of those sorts of things, this is kind of a wild choice, right? To be talking about World Wildlife Conservation Day. I mean, what does that have anything to do with the dental industry? And the answer to that is a lot, and probably a lot more than you think. Okay. So, if I have piqued your interest, be sure to stay tuned because we're going to be talking about a lot of really great things on today's stream, like dental, wildlife dental facts, eco-friendly practices, ways you can celebrate and recognize this holiday and engage with your patients, etc., etc. We're going to be talking about a lot today, so stay tuned. But before I dive too deeply into that, just want to talk for a moment about Princess Dental Staffing. So they are a dental job board and they have positions available for dental receptionists, dental assistants, dental hygienists, dentists, and other dental roles in a variety of areas. We're talking full time, part time, temporary, and permanent roles available. Okay, so if you have some time today, visit princessdentalstaffing.com. And if you're a job seeker, you can see what positions they have available in your area. You can also create a profile and get your information in front of hiring managers and decision makers. If you are a hiring manager, decision maker, practice owner, what have you, you can also find a lot of really great information on princessdentalstaffing.com as well, along with their contact information, phone number, email address, and chat is available as well. Okay. Also on princessdentalstaffing.com, you can check out their blog, which covers a lot of the topics that we discuss in these streams. Speaking of these live streams, each week, Princess Dental Staffing is bringing you a new topic covering your career in the dental industry, always on Wednesdays, unless otherwise specified. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. If you like the content we're bringing you, please do drop us a like. And if you have anything to contribute to the conversation, thoughts, insights, questions, let's get a conversation started by commenting below. Okay. All right. So let's talk about World Wildlife Conservation Day. Okay. So from wildlife dental facts to eco friendly practices, your dental office can celebrate this important day while educating and entertaining your patients. Okay. So it's a really great choice to celebrate this day and really recognize this day if you do work in a dental office, own a dental office or practice. Just a really great way to engage with your patients in the community and to hopefully kind of make a positive impact on the environment as well. Okay. So, let's kind of start off by talking about why wildlife and dentistry kind of go hand in hand, right? Because I'm sure that's what a lot of you are wondering. Where is the connection coming, Colleen? I'm bringing it now, I promise. So, wild animals have fascinating teeth and oral health habits that can spark curiosity and even inspire better care among your patients, especially your younger patients, right? Your pediatric patients. So, here are some intriguing wildlife dental facts to share with patients and to enrich their knowledge and understanding of oral health across the animal kingdom. First of all, okay, so let's talk about. So, actually, what I'm going to bring you are some facts, and then I'm going to bring you maybe some jokes that you can share with your patients. Maybe you can post them around your office or like social media, etc. So, fact number one: sharks continually replace their teeth throughout their lives, growing new ones as old ones fall out. Right? Wouldn't that save a lot of trips to the dentist? Right? By continuously just growing new teeth. But that's what sharks do. They continuously replace their teeth throughout their lives. So, and here's a fun little joke for you to share with your patients via various methods. Why don't sharks need braces? Because their teeth are always in alignment with the food chain. All right. So, next fact, elephants get 6 sets of molars during their lifetimes, and they use their tusks. So, their tusks are actually giant teeth, but they use their tusks for digging, defense, and even peeling the bark off of trees. So, they're doing a lot more than just, eating and drinking with their teeth and with their tusks. They're doing a lot more than just that. So, they really definitely need some dental care, right? So, the joke is, why do elephants visit the dentist? To avoid tusk decay. Of course they do. So, next fun fact, beavers' teeth never stop growing. So, they never actually stop growing. They gnaw on wood to keep their teeth at the right length. And their orange enamel is actually due to iron, right? Which makes their teeth extra strong. So, the joke is, what's a beaver's favorite toothpaste? Wood mint. Of course it is. So next, crocodiles. So final fun fact in my list. Crocodiles don't brush their teeth. They actually get help from tiny birds called Egyptian plovers. I think I said that right. Which clean debris from their mouths. So it's sort of it's a symbiotic relationship, right? So they don't really brush their teeth, but they get someone else to kind of sort of clean them for them. It all works out. So the joke is, why do crocodiles love their dental hygienists? Because they constantly clean up their act, which is obviously needed because, they get birds to do it for them. Okay, so those are some fun facts that you can share with your patients, again, via, just like face to face, post it around your office, via social media, and, other like printed media, etc. Okay. So, just different ways that you can engage your patients. So, let's talk about wild ways to celebrate this day in your office. Okay. So, you can decorate your office with a wildlife theme, right? You can bring the jungle, ocean, or savanna into your office using a variety of decorations. Use wildlife theme decorations to create a fun and engaging atmosphere to entertain your patients and make their visits more enjoyable and really get into the spirit of the day, right? You can hang posters of animals with impressive teeth like tigers and sharks and hippos and different animals like that. You can set up a tooth trivia corner with fascinating facts about wildlife dental habits and also like little jokes and things like that, like some of the ones we just shared with you, right? This will entertain your patients and educate them about different species' unique oral health practices. And you can also add stuffed animal mascots in the waiting room to make the space more inviting for kids, for your pediatric patients, if you have like a larger kind of pediatric patient uh, audience. Okay. Another way that you can celebrate World Wildlife Conservation Day is to host a wild fundraiser. So, support wildlife conservation by organizing a donation drive or a fundraiser in your office. You can do things like adopt an animal, right? You can pick an endangered species and encourage patients to donate to its conservation. You can display the adoption certificate prominently within your office and maybe, share a photo of it on social media. You can also have a raffle for a cause. So you can offer dental themed prizes like eco friendly toothbrushes or dental kits with proceeds going to a conservation organization, right? So you can definitely get your patients involved. Next, the another way that you can celebrate this day is to offer wildlife themed patient goodies. Okay, so you can send patients home with eco-friendly dental kits featuring wildlife designs, and you can include items such as bamboo toothbrushes with animal prints, toothpaste in recyclable packaging, or educational cards with wildlife dental facts and tips for sustainable living. Okay, so here, this is a really great way to kind of also educate your patients, not just like on the kind of fun wildlife facts about, oral and dental health, but also about the way that their oral health habits impact the environment of these animals, right? Including things again like, bamboo toothbrushes or, products in recyclable packaging that can be recycled and reduce waste and those sorts of things. And also just providing them with a little education, small ways that they can change their habits daily in order to make bigger impacts on the environment. Okay. Next, you can educate patients with fun comparisons. So, like for kids, you can ask them what animal's teeth is most like yours. Okay. Anyone know? No? Okay. It's pigs. Interestingly enough, that's a fun fact. So, you can also share how hippos use their large canines for defense and not for chewing. So, the really larger canines that hippos have, they use them mostly for defense and not really chewing their food. Just like kind of how we floss to protect our gums and not just our teeth, right? And for adults, you can also compare human dental hygiene with animal adaptations. For example, did you know that walruses use their tusks to haul themselves out of the water? Good thing we have toothbrushes and not tusks. So, another way that you can celebrate World Wildlife Conservation Day is you can go green with eco-friendly dental practices. Again, your practices and your daily habits really do impact the environment around you. So you can celebrate World Wildlife Conservation Day by showing patients how your office is helping the planet, right? You can use biodegradable dental supplies like paper cups and bamboo floss. You can recycle old toothbrushes through a program like TerraCycle, and you can encourage patients to use sustainable dental products like toothpaste tablets or compostable floss containers and things of that nature. Okay. Next, you can share the fun on social media. Of course, you can engage your patients face to face and connect with the community, but you can reach a wider audience, of course, using social media. So you can share a lot of these fun facts and jokes on your social media platforms. And again, this is not only going to entertain your audience, but also educate them about the unique oral health practices of different species. You can share photos of your decorated office and any conservation activities you're hosting or efforts that you're making towards, really impacting the environment and helping endangered species to continue their survival. You can also hold a social media contest where patients can guess animal dental trivia for a prize. Okay, and of course those prizes can be eco-friendly themed, like we kind of mentioned earlier. And finally, another really great way to celebrate World Wildlife Conservation Day is to spotlight local wildlife efforts. Okay. So you can highlight nearby conservation groups or zoos that are protecting animals. And you can even invite representatives to your office to educate patients about their work and the connection between healthy environments and healthy smiles, right? All those eco friendly practices we were talking about. Okay. So those are the ways that you can celebrate World Wildlife Conservation Day. And now you can hopefully kind of see the connection between oral health and dental health and, eco-friendly practices and supporting, the overall message and aim of this day, the overall goal of this day, which is to really shine a spotlight on endangered species and illegal practices and those sorts of things. Okay. World Wildlife Conservation Day offers a chance to remind your patients that oral health is more than just teeth. It's about caring for the ecosystems that sustain us all. So by combining education, fun, and conservation efforts, your dental office can make a positive impact while strengthening relationships with your community. You can really positively impact your patients' oral health and the health and wellness of the flora and fauna around you and across the world. Okay. So let's go wild for a cause, one smile at a time. How is your office going to be celebrating this day? Is your office going to be celebrating this day? Or do you think you'll take the opportunity to celebrate it next year now that you understand kind of the connection between oral and dental health and world wildlife conservation efforts? Comment below. And, again, let's start a conversation and share some information with each other and ideas. Okay. All right, so that will do it for me today. Everyone, hope you enjoyed this stream, and we will be back next week with a new topic covering your career in the dental industry, wild topic or otherwise. We'll definitely be bringing you some really great information to continue to bring you insight and information on the dental industry and your place within it. Okay. Until then, I hope you have a great week. Have a great weekend. Continue to stay safe.